The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fella, Alejandro Balde, is a defender who's been coached in the ways of the beautiful game. He's very good as a defender, but he has...
Yamal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Caceres. And it's Tomiyasu. Yaya Toure. De Jong. Now Yaya Toure. Pinches it off him. Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that has not gone well. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a fit.
Great chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Bellingham. Toure powering forward here. Tries a shot! That's tidy. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's Ibrahimovic! Quality ball. Mbappe. He has found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ronaldinho. Ibrahimovic. So it is still 0-0. And no, he's seen through all of that. Passes short and sharp. Ronaldinho. Yamal. Now it's Lewandowski.
Urawa Reds clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter.
Bullish header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal, Milan! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's Gullit. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now that looks a decent ball. Caceres. Played towards the other side. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Tomiyasu, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. No, he's not getting past him there. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Costa Curta. Araujo. Caceres. Now Costa Curta. And it's Tomiyasu. Now Ronaldinho. De Jong. Now Costa Curta. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Cambio di giocatori.
And we're off again.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
No way through, so back it comes. Park Ji-sung! Oh, the ball's run loose. In he goes again. Off the post. Throw in. Costa Curta does well to stand firm and defend it. Just eases him off the ball. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Tomiyasu. Costa Curta. And Araujo. De Jong. Bellingham. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Gullit has it in a wide position. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And it's Gullit.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.607
Almost an hour gone.
spettatori.
Costa Curta. Araujo. Yaya Toure. Played back in. Now it's Ronald. Shapes to shoot! And it's there! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Signore e signori, facciamo gli auguri a un membro del nostro fan club che oggi festeggia l'anniversario di matrimonio.